Hey guys, it's me Okamira. I hope you guys are all doing lovely. I just wanted to speak a little bit on some things I've just been noticing the last, for a while now, honestly. The last few days, last few weeks, even the last few months, this year. I just wanted to say that, I love the Christian VTuber community. There are so many lovely people here in this community, and I'm so grateful to be a part of it. And in many ways, it is a beautiful, beautiful thing. And I do see God working in this community. I really do. I see Him working. Sometimes it can be hard to see that, but I do see that, and I see that good that is coming out of it. But at the same time, I'm really disappointed in this community. I really am. I see the enemy. I see him constantly trying to pit us against each other and start drama between us, and I feel like it's working. Guys, you have to realize that this is the platform that a lot of people see us on. This is the platform that new believers, non-believers, people struggling their faith, this is a platform that most people discover us on, and we should be setting an example, a Christ-like example, a positive example. That's what we should be setting. We should be spreading love and positivity. Yes, it's okay to speak out on things sometimes if it has to, but the way that we as a community have been going about things is it's disheartening, it's discouraging, and it pushes people away. It makes people never want to interact with Christians in general, and with Christian VTubers. They're it's just sorry, I'm just a little bit worked up with everything going on. So we need to be using more discretion and praying before making posts. We need to be letting God guide our posting and our decisions when it comes to being content creators or VTubers or whatever in this space. And we all need to let God guide our actions. And if someone has done something that wronged you, or maybe someone said or did something you didn't agree with or you didn't like, instead of making a call out post and trying to get people to be upset at said person or said thing, instead we should be messaging them privately, as the Bible says to do. Contact people privately and talk to them about it. And sometimes it's best to just bite your tongue. If you feel like you can't message them privately for whatever reason, then sometimes it's best to just bite your tongue and not say anything. And yes, that doesn't mean never speak out on things. I do think there is a time and place, and that we should speak out on things sometimes. However, we should be letting God guide us. We should be praying before making any posts on social media. If there's maybe some drama that happened and you want to reply to it, I understand. I get that sometimes too, and sometimes it's hard not to want to reply. If some sort of drama happens, sometimes you just need to pray beforehand and be like, God, do you want me to comment on this drama or whatever that's happening in this space? And sometimes the answer is no. And if you feel any sort of conviction about it, about a post or about a reply, then you should really think again about posting it. Because there's so many different times where I've made a tweet, I've written a tweet or written a reply on Twitter, and I actually erased it because I felt in my heart that God was telling me not to, and to not speak on that at the time. And that now's not the time. That doesn't mean I can't ever speak on things, but that sometimes it's not the right time, or sometimes it's better to let things cool off before making things worse. The thing is a lot of times we we start drama or, like I said, call people out because they do something we don't like or do something we don't agree with, or maybe you genuinely feel wronged by them. And I understand that. I really do. But at the same time, it's better to sometimes bite your tongue, or message them privately, talk privately instead of, calling people out and putting them on blast. I think there may be some instances where it is necessary, but 9 times out of 10 it's not. And I like I said, I do think there are instances where it is necessary, and I think what I've been seeing lately is it's not necessary. And like I said earlier, this type of stuff pushes people away. It pushes unbelievers, and it also pushes new baby Christians, people who are not strong in their faith. It pushes them further away from not just the Christian VTuber community, but like Christianity in general. And like, you have to realize that there is consequences to your actions, and that there are consequences to the things you post and the words that you say. And I've also seen a lot of posts where people tell half truths, where maybe they were wronged and they want to talk about it. That's fine. And a lot of times people will tell white lies or half truths to try to make it seem like they were wronged worse than they actually were. And I've been noticing that a lot lately, and it's frustrating, especially when you talk to them and you realize the whole truth, and you're like, well, you left out some pretty important context there. And it's just hard. And I'm not trying to call out anyone specifically or anything like that. I'm really not. This has just been a behavior that I have noticed over not only the past few days, but over the past few weeks, the past few months, even the past, like, this whole year. And I'm not trying to say there isn't good. There's so much love, like, there's so much good in this community, so many lovely and kind people. It's just that the vocal minority and a lot of people are causing drama and like call outs and stuff on Twitter. And the thing is, this is where what people see. So even if it is the vocal minority, it's still what people see. It's still what young believers see. It's still what non-believers see. And we have to realize that we need to think and use discretion before, like, with all our actions, not just with posting, but especially with posting and what we put out on our platform. And we need to be like, realize, like, sometimes it's not our place to say things on specific things sometimes. And, like, again, I do think there's a time and place for everything. And I'm not trying to say, like, never to call people out or never to talk about certain things. That's not my point here. But my point is that we should be using discretion and think about things and pray over things and not make any rash emotional decisions or tweets or what have you. I'm sorry, I'm sure the video is a little scuffed because I'm not planning on editing it, but I do love you guys. I love this community. I feel very blessed to be a part of it, and there's so many lovely people. And I just feel so discouraged and so disappointed that it's getting to this place, and I can see it heading to a not lovely place. And I want to say something about it before things continue down spiraling and getting worse. And we really should be setting a good example for like especially for unbelievers and new Christians, but not even that, but just for each other. It's so important that we have fellowship. Another thing, I'm not going to talk too much on it, but we shouldn't be like getting crazy into denominational discourse either. I mean, yes, it's okay to talk about your differences and talk about what you believe, and sometimes I do think that it can be important to do publicly, although oftentimes I think it's better left in DMs, talking to people directly and having an actual conversation instead of just arguing and picking fights. I mean, Jesus told us not to do that. He was like, don't fight each other. Like, we should not be fighting each other at all. And just in general, like with like drama, with things that people have done, or even denominational discourse, it's something we should be using more discretion on. And because it really does, it pushes people away. It pushes people away, and it discourages it discourages us Christians. It discourages each other. And I'm not trying to put any blame on anyone. I very much can see the enemy is attacking this community, and he is trying his hardest to bring people down and to even chase people away from this community. And it is disheartening. It's sad to see. And the thing is, we need people. We need good people. We need people to be trying their hardest to exhibit Christ-like manner, and spreading love and hope and positivity and encouragement and uplifting each other. And okay, I realize I'm rambling a lot. I hope at least my message was got across, and I love you guys so much. I can't wait for all the things that I have planned, and I can't wait to see what God does in this community, because I really do have hope, and I have hope and I have faith that God has already done so many amazing things, but I see him doing greater things in this community. I just feel like a lot of people do need a wake up call. Anyway, I love you guys. I love you guys so much. Really, I really do. And, Jesus is here for us. He loves you. He's here to comfort you, to comfort us. And, he cares so deeply about our troubles. And, sometimes it's better to take things to him, take things to God, take things, talk to people one-on-one. I think a lot of times, we are just so prideful, and we think so selfishly. We just want to be right. We want to be the ones in the right. We want to be the ones, we want to prove someone right. We want to prove someone wrong. I mean, and we want to be right, or we want to say this, or, yada, yada, but it's our pride. It's our pride getting in the way. And it's such a terrible, and it's a sin that catches you in a snare. It traps you, and it makes you, without you even realizing it, it makes you bitter and prideful. And really we need to realize we need to let go of our pride and give it to God, so that we can help people and share the gospel and bring people to the kingdom. And anyway, I love you guys. Again, platonically, God bless you all. I do really care about you guys a lot, and I do see good happening. All right. Bye-bye, everyone. I really am praying. I'm praying so much for everyone. I care about you all. But yeah. Bye.